So we are here at the Free Up Farm. This is Aubrey. He's one of the owners, and he's just going to tell us a little bit about what they do here.
So this is Free Up Farm. It's my family's 7-acre estate. We bought it right after Hurricane Maria. So maybe 5 years ago, something like that now. And it was pretty destroyed after the hurricane. But there were a lot of fruit trees, mostly avocado and citrus, that seemed okay, right? Despite all of the devastation. Some of them even had fruit on them. So we started walking around. It was a little bit bigger than what we had sort of been looking for after spending maybe 7-10 years throughout South and Central America, working on different farms, retreat centers, festivals, all sorts of different things in this kind of eco farm to table tourism type situation, because we thought it was an interesting thing to grow your own food, be able to share that with people and sort of work with the land in a responsible way. So we started looking all over, came back home. My father's from Portsmouth, so I've been coming back home since I was a baby. So it seemed like the next best thing to do, and that was 4 or 5 years ago.
All right, so after being all through Central America, working on different farms, what made you want to do your own farm?
You kind of spend a lot of time working for somebody else's project, and you kind of want to put all your energy into your thing. Especially once you get familiar with these sort of landscape design systems, it's easy to sort of understand how they work and how you could replicate them in other places. So I just wanted to start. We looked for land in Mexico and Guatemala and Colombia, everywhere. But I love Dominica.
It's a great place to be. It's one of the best places to be.
Yeah.
So what do you all do here? Like, what's your main focus?
So initially we just wanted to sort of do a permaculture demonstration, all the things that we've learned at different farms, everywhere we've lived and worked, and we wanted to bring that here. Once we sort of saw the state of organic agriculture here, we wanted to really focus on having a spot where youth and interested farmers could come up and see these techniques, so that hopefully we can get rid of the ridiculous amount of chemical agriculture being practiced here. So we just kind of want to have a space that shows how, our great grandparents did it, how people do it in cultures all over the world. Strictly no chemical additives, right? All natural, livestock, rotational grazing, compost, all that stuff.
And that sounds very good, especially with the rising rate of cancers due to all the chemicals. It's good to hear that someone is focusing on the natural part, just trying to keep it all clean. So when we first started talking, before we started recording, we talked about how you went around Dominica and you actually got fruits and vegetables from basically everyone that was doing it.
Yeah.
But he was also telling me that right now there has been a huge decline in the amount of farmers that actually do this. So right now he's one of the very few that have a wide variety of the fruits that are in Dominica.
Yeah, absolutely. And although there is a huge decline, there's also, I think it's coming back up. I think there's a lot more and more farms that are trying to grow more unique things, right? Dominica's so cool because we've been doing agriculture forever, right? So all these colonizers came here and brought all these really cool crops at one point or another, right? And it's about how we preserve them and how we keep them and how we sort of organize to make something that's useful for us in our community. But yeah, there's a lot of people here in Dominica that have been safeguarding, let's say, all these amazing crops like vanilla and black pepper, which I've yet to find. Anybody out there who has black pepper vine, let me know.
Make sure to send that to you.
And all sorts of herbs and medicine, that have been a part of our culture forever. So it's just, we wanted that early on. It was finding all the things, talking to all the people that are into this and bringing them all to one place, so that we could keep them and make them accessible to more and more people. Bring it back. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, maybe 30 different varieties of tropical fruit, and then varieties of
All right, so now we're just gonna have a little walk around the place, see what he has to offer, see some of the fruits.